Although there has always been controversy in the entertainment industry, fans can tell that something significant is being addressed whenever 50 Cent, Sean Diddy Combs, and Chris Brown are mentioned together. These three well-known figures have held somewhat diverse roles in hip-hop and popular culture for many years. 50 Cent rose to fame with his aggressive music, shrewd business strategies, and public challenges to other celebrities. Diddy became one of the most influential people in the industry and created one of the largest entertainment companies in hip-hop. Chris Brown became one of the biggest names in pop and R&B after becoming well-known as a young performer. These names are again back in the spotlight due to a fresh round of conversation about a documentary about 50 Cent. However, there is a crucial distinction that must be made before we proceed. A story may appear more dramatic in online headlines than it truly is. A public debate, an interview, or a documentary can raise issues without substantiating every online rumor. People naturally want to discover the true meaning of a headline that claims 50 Cent has revealed the shocking truth. Is there any new information? Is 50 Cent making accusations outright? Does the documentary offer an alternative viewpoint on previously known events? Or are fans just responding to the story's intensive promotion? The conversation revolves around those questions. When significant entertainment celebrities are involved in scandal, 50 Cent has never been known to remain absolutely mute. Throughout his career, he has offered commentary on individuals and circumstances that catch his attention through public appearances, social media, music, and interviews. His participation in a documentary about Diddy has drawn a lot of attention, in part because of this reputation. 50 Cent and Diddy have had a complex public relationship for many years. Occasionally, their names have been linked through public opinion, music, business, and competitiveness. 50 Cent has questioned aspects of Diddy's public persona, made jokes about him, and ridiculed him at various points. Many viewers are questioning if this documentary is just another chapter in their long-running public tension because of that past. In recent years, Diddy's circumstances have also drastically changed. Diddy, who was formerly mostly recognized as a music executive, producer, businessman, and cultural icon, became embroiled in a number of significant legal and public disputes. The way the public talked about his career and legacy changed as a result of those developments. As a result, the documentary discourse is occurring in a totally different setting than it would have been a few years ago. Diddy's music career is no longer the sole thing that people are considering. Power, celebrity culture, commercial relationships, accountability, and the entertainment industry's handling of controversies involving prominent individuals are all topics of inquiry. 50 Cent's viewpoint gets particularly intriguing at this point. Whether or not viewers agree with him, 50 Cent is a unique voice in hip-hop because he has never shied away from criticizing influential people. However, Diddy is not the end of the tale. Due to his lengthy and complex public persona, Chris Brown's name has also come up. Chris Brown rose to fame on a global scale at a very young age. His career included hit songs, major concerts, awards, and collaborations with some of the biggest musicians in the world when his skill was almost instantly recognized. At the same time, significant disputes and legal problems have frequently impacted his work. Even though he has continued to release music and perform for millions of followers, those disputes have remained a part of the public discourse surrounding him. Therefore, it is only natural for viewers to start asking questions anytime Chris Brown is mentioned in any way in a documentary or significant entertainment conversation involving Diddy. However, closeness is not evidence. A person is not necessarily accused of wrongdoing in a documentary just because their name appears in it or is mentioned with another famous person. That distinction is important. Facts frequently move far more slowly than the internet. It is possible to publish a brief video. A dramatic headline can be made by someone. It can be shared by thousands of people. A complex tale can be condensed into a single statement in a matter of hours. For this reason, a closer examination of this documentary interaction is warranted. What precisely is being disclosed? What facts are genuinely new? What is derived from verified reporting or public records? And what does it mean to merely comment on people's online reactions? These queries have the power to fundamentally alter the audience's comprehension of the narrative. 50 Cent has publicly spoken strong thoughts against Diddy for years, which is one reason this documentary has garnered attention. His critique has frequently been presented in an attention-grabbing manner. He employs humor at times. Sarcasm can occur. Direct statements are occasionally used. Even though he is not directly involved in the underlying debate, his manner has made him one of the most well-known pundits in hip-hop culture. However, this also implies that viewers must distinguish between independently verified facts and 50 Cent's personal beliefs. Celebrities are able to make claims. That does not prove the assertion to be true. Allegations may be made in a documentary. This does not imply that every accusation has been validated. Additionally, a social media post that becomes viral might garner millions of views even if it doesn't include accurate information. When talking about serious claims involving actual persons, this is very crucial. Therefore, the evolving culture of celebrity accountability may be the larger narrative here. Fans frequently only saw the polished side of entertainment for decades. Luxury was displayed in music videos. Award ceremonies demonstrated success. Relationships and business accomplishments were featured in magazines. However, social media altered that. Allegations, lawsuits, interviews, court proceedings, leaked comments, reactions, and behind-the-scenes commentary are all readily available to viewers nowadays. As a result, a new atmosphere is created in which influential personalities are frequently questioned. And one of the most prominent figures taking part in that discussion is now 50 Cent. His methodology differs greatly from that of conventional entertainment journalism. He's not just giving facts. He frequently transforms debate into a broader discussion about culture. His involvement can thereby intensify a story that is already complex. Now let's look at Diddy's perspective. Diddy built an empire that went much beyond music over the course of several decades. He went on to become a record executive, producer, businessman, fashion designer, and television personality. Several generations of artists were impacted by him. His name was a symbol of prosperity to many. However, the legal disputes that surrounded him led to a completely different public discourse. All of a sudden, people were looking back at old industry stories, old film, old interviews, and old relationships. Things that had previously appeared to be typical celebrity behavior were now viewed quite differently. That does not imply that every old video demonstrates misconduct. It indicates that the culture around influential entertainers is being re-examined by the public. And that's where documentaries can make a big difference. To portray a more comprehensive story, a documentary can incorporate news coverage, expert analysis, interviews, archive material, and public remarks. Additionally, it may bring up issues that viewers had not previously thought about. However, viewers still need to discern between interpretation and recorded facts. When Chris Brown's name comes up, that distinction becomes even more crucial. Although Brown has had his share of scandals during his career, his past shouldn't be instantly combined with accusations made against someone else. His narrative is distinct. He has a different legal background. He has a different career. Additionally, any fresh allegations made concerning him had to be assessed using their own supporting data. Why, therefore, are fans associating these names? The influence of celebrity networks contributes to the solution. Collaborations, friendships, commercial partnerships, parties, tours, producers, managers, and common events abound in the music industry. People always begin scrutinizing everyone who is publicly associated with a famous celebrity when they are involved in controversy. These links can have significance at times. They can be perfectly normal at times. Additionally, social media occasionally exaggerates them. This is precisely why context is necessary for this story. Although the headline seems dramatic, the whole story is far more nuanced. In reality, what does 50 Cent say? In reality, what is presented in the documentary? What has been proven on its own? And what's left of the accusation or conjecture? Throughout this narrative, we will look at those questions. Because the situation gets much more intriguing once you look past the viral title. It goes beyond just one rapper disparaging another famous person. It is about media coverage, power, reputation, accountability, and the tremendous impact public figures have on how stories are perceived. One thing is also becoming more apparent as the documentary debate goes on. People are observing. Fans are looking for answers. Opponents demand proof. Supporters are looking for context. Everyone is curious about 50 Cent's true intentions. However, we must first take a closer look at 50 Cent and Diddy's past in order to understand why their relationship has been so difficult for so long. Because this background can help to explain why so much attention is being paid to this most recent documentary discussion. And the remarks made about Chris Brown take on even greater significance once we comprehend that background. At this point, the plot starts to take a different turn. It's critical to comprehend the relationship between these two influential people in order to comprehend why 50 Cent's participation in any documentary about Diddy garnered so much interest. Despite coming from separate parts of the hip-hop industry, 50 Cent and Diddy both went on to become far more successful than music artists. Their professions grew to include branding, entertainment, business, and celebrity culture. 50 Cent's reputation was established by his directness, competitiveness, and unpredictability. He demonstrated early in his career that he was not scared to take on those who were more established or powerful than him. In the meantime, Diddy rose to prominence as one of the most well-known music executives. He became a significant player in hip-hop history and influenced the careers of prominent artists through Bad Boy Records and his other commercial endeavors. An intriguing dynamic was produced by that personality difference. Diddy began to be linked with sophisticated business and celebrity power. 50 Cent grew to be associated with defiance and self-reliance. Every time 50 Cent made a comment about Diddy, viewers were aware that the discussion could turn into something amusing, contentious, or both. 50 Cent has made public remarks regarding Diddy over the years, ranging from lighthearted remarks to harsh critiques. Because of the way 50 Cent presented them, several of those moments went viral. Rather than subtly disagreeing with someone, he frequently turned the argument into entertainment. His public persona was reinforced by that tactic. However, it also led to a situation where people occasionally questioned if his remarks were driven by amusement value, real concern, personal rivalry, or a mix of the three. Right now, that question is very crucial. Viewers should wonder what part 50 Cent is playing if he is talking about significant Diddy-related issues. Is he giving a presentation? Is he making a personal statement? Is he working on a documentary that will look at the larger dispute? Or is he criticizing someone with whom he has long disagreed by leveraging his position of authority? All of these things could be the answer at once. For this reason, context is necessary for the documentary discussion. There is definitely more to the Diddy dispute than just a celebrity feud. Serious accusations, court cases, public declarations, and extensive media coverage are all part of it. Given the gravity of those issues, it's critical to avoid taking rumors at face value. In addition to facing legal repercussions and disputing or denying numerous charges at various points in time, Diddy has also faced accusations that have been made public through litigation and news coverage. Each particular allegation's specifics must be assessed separately. Documentaries can become powerful for this reason. They are able to incorporate several pieces of information into a single chronology. They can demonstrate the evolution of a celebrity's public persona. They can look at what was understood at various times. They can also inquire as to why particular issues were given attention at particular times. This kind of analysis can cause viewers to reevaluate their preconceived notions. The audience should still exercise caution, though. One type of storytelling is a documentary. Facts, interviews, viewpoints, historical video, and interpretations can all be presented. Every claim made in a documentary should not be taken at face value by viewers. Let's now discuss Chris Brown. His name sparks an entirely new dialogue. Chris Brown rose to fame at a very young age. His career swiftly spread abroad due to his evident talent. He rose to fame as a singer, dancer, performer, and record producer. However, there were also significant controversies throughout his tenure. His 2009 assault of Rihanna, for which Brown entered a guilty plea to felony assault, is one of the most well-known events. That incident turned into a significant turning point in his public persona and continued to have an impact on conversations regarding his career. Brown continued to have commercial success in spite of that past. He put out songs. He gave performances all around the world. Millions of people followed him. Additionally, he still had a sizable fan base. This sparked a continuing discussion about whether artists' personal conduct should be kept apart from their jobs or if major scandals should have a lasting impact on them. That argument has never truly gone away. Therefore, viewers automatically pay attention when Chris Brown's name comes up in a new documentary discussion. Again. Though, it's crucial to keep his recorded past apart from any fresh assertions. When watching a documentary about Chris Brown, viewers should be curious about the specific topics being covered. Is it his line of work? His history? What is his connection to the entertainment business? His relationships with other famous people? Or is there a fresh accusation? Treating every viral claim as true without knowing the precise proof would be reckless. Because social media has produced a potent rumor factory, this distinction is especially crucial. It is possible to take a clip out of its original context. You can alter a headline. A simple remark might become a huge scandal thanks to a reaction video. Without consulting the original source, thousands of viewers then repeat the updated version of the narrative. That cycle can occur quite rapidly. Additionally, the audience grows significantly when celebrities like Chris Brown, Diddy, and 50 Cent are engaged. Millions of individuals can be reached with a single post. This documentary is therefore more than just entertainment. It also serves as an illustration of how contemporary celebrity news operates. Nowadays, people don't wait for a magazine article or TV interview. On social media, they come upon a headline. They watch a brief video. They read the comments. They feel as though they comprehend the whole story in a matter of minutes. But it normally takes a lot longer to tell the whole narrative. Context is important in this situation. Consider the public image of 50 Cent saying what others would be reluctant to say has become an integral part of his identity. That sometimes gives the impression that he is fearless. At times, it gives him a seductive appearance. Additionally, his remarks can take precedence over the initial problem. One of the reasons a documentary about him might become such a hot topic is his capacity to draw attention. People are not merely keeping an eye out for information. They're observing since they anticipate 50 Cent's viewpoint. Opinions can also make headlines. The true question, though, is whether the documentary offers material that viewers can independently confirm. That ought to be the norm. Viewers should examine the real content of any court filings. If statements are made in public, viewers should think about who made them and when. Viewers should be aware that accusations do not always equate to proof. Additionally, a denial ought to be included in the public record. This method yields a far more realistic picture of the subject, even though it might not sound as exciting as a viral headline. Celebrity accountability is another crucial issue in this situation. The entertainment sector has undergone significant transformation. In the past, publicists, TV appearances, magazines, and carefully staged interviews were common ways for strong celebrities to manage their public image. That control is far weaker now. Fans can talk about controversies right away. Former colleagues are able to give public speeches. It is possible for old video to reappear. Court records may become publicly accessible. Additionally, journalists are able to look into stories that might have previously gone unreported. This does not imply that everything you find online is trustworthy. In actuality, the reverse may be true. There will be more false information if there is more information. Because of this, viewers need to improve their ability to distinguish between fact and conjecture. And that's arguably one of the documentary's most significant topics. It goes beyond just what 50 Cent says. It has to do with how individuals choose what to believe. Because each of the three men has a sizable fan base, the plot becomes even more convoluted. Supporters of 50 Cent respect his integrity and commercial acumen. Supporters of Diddy persist in defending his legacy and challenging certain aspects of the media's portrayal of him. Despite the controversies that have followed him, Chris Brown has millions of admirers who still support his music. This implies that each news story is instantly split into opposing factions. The charges are believed by some. They are rejected by some. Some individuals hold off until there is more proof. Some people just follow the drama. It can be challenging to conduct a sensible debate because of that split. However, this documentary must go beyond shock value if it is to leave a lasting impression. It must give background information. Timelines must be explained. It will have to differentiate between proven facts and accusations. Additionally, it must enable viewers to comprehend the significance of these disputes. That might elevate the endeavor above a mere celebrity quarrel. Because there is a bigger concern hidden beneath the headlines. What happens when the people in charge of the entertainment business are now the focus of public scrutiny? It's not just Diddy who needs to.